here in Bordeaux to visit some of the most iconic estates, taste their brilliant wines, and get to know the people behind them. So follow me as we discover Bordeaux together. Frederic, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you, Oliver.
2022 vintage comes highly anticipated by the rest of the world. Tell us your thoughts on the vintage globally around Bordeaux.
We had a very special summer in terms of weather condition. You know, the heat and the drought arrived very early, middle of May, and very early we already knew that it was an early vintage at this moment. But the drought and the heat continue all along July, August, and then when we started tasting bunches, berries, we felt the potential of this great vintage. But the main risk was not to be overripe, to maintain the freshness and the identity of the Bordeaux wines. And that's why many winemakers started very early. It's one of the earliest vintage ever produced in Bordeaux at Figeac. This is the earliest vintage produced by the family Manoncourt. We started on the 1st of September.
And is it early because you decided to pick earlier?
To pick very early because it was ripe and we wanted to maintain the fresh flavors, fresh aromas, and the balance of the juice and so into the future wine.
2022 for Figeac is quite an important year.
It's a first vintage with a new promotion, first classified Class A. That's true. And the family owned Château Figeac for 130 years in 2022. So it's a very special vintage, and I will say it's the second vintage in our new winery.
Just pick up the ripeness on the nose.
Alors, yeah, it's ripe, it's not dark, it's flower, red fruits, balanced, very fresh. We have menthol and spice into the smell, complexity from the three grape varieties. I can tell you the blend now if you want.
Yeah.
It's 35% Merlot, 34% Cabernet Franc, and 31% Cabernet Sauvignon. And yeah, Cabernet, and especially Cabernet Franc, surprised me a lot regarding to the freshness and the flower and cherry notes, white flower and cherry notes we had this year.